Hi everybody, today's lesson is about classifying a triangle and then finding the missing measure. So if we look at problem number 1, remember when we classify by angles and by sides. And if we take a look at these 3 little tick marks, this will tell you that each side is equal. Therefore, that is an equilateral triangle. Now, in order to find the value of x, we have to remember that triangles are equal to 180 degrees. So we're going to add 60 plus x plus x. So 60 plus x plus x, and we're going to set it equal to 180 degrees. We're going to need to combine our like terms. So 1x plus 1x is 2x's. So we have 60 plus 2x equals 180. Then our goal, remember, is to get our variable, our letter, alone. So we do that by subtracting both sides of the equal sign by 60. That will cancel out. 180 minus 60 is 120. So what we'll have left is 2x equals 120. And to get the x alone, we have to do the opposite. This is a multiply problem. The opposite would be to divide both sides by 2. That will cancel out and leave us x. And then we're going to get it's 60. So we now know that every angle in this triangle is 60 degrees. Therefore, it is an equal angular triangle. If we take a look at problem number 2, we see the 2 tick marks. And remember, when there are 2 tick marks, we know that 2 sides are equal. And when 2 sides are equal, that's an isosceles triangle. Now we need to find the value of x. So we're going to add 120 plus x, and again, we set it equal to 180 degrees because that's what the measure of a triangle is. Just like the last problem, we're going to combine our like terms. 1x plus 1x is 2x. We're going to subtract 120 from both sides. Again, your goal, get your x alone. That's going to give us 2x is equal to 60. Divide by 2, divide by 2. Now we know that the missing measure, x, is 30 degrees. Well, because both of these angles are not equal to 90 degrees or are less than 90 degrees, we then have this one that is greater, and therefore that is an obtuse. So it's an isosceles obtuse triangle. In number 3, we notice this box here that tells us it's a right angle. So to find out what type this is by sides, we're going to figure out what this missing measure is. So we have 90 plus 59 plus x, and again, we set it equal to 180. We're going to combine our like terms. 90 plus 59 is 149 plus x equals 180. Again, you want to get x by itself, so we're going to subtract 149 from both sides. That cancels out, leaves us x alone is equal to 31. So now I know that these are different, therefore this is a scalene triangle. In number 4, I have 73 and 79 plus x, and I set it equal to 180. Just like problem 3, I'm going to combine my like terms. 73 and 79 is 152 plus x equals 180. I'm going to subtract 152 from both sides of the equal sign so I could get x by itself. And I have x is equal to 28. So I know that this 28 degrees, and actually all 3 of these are less than 90, so it's an acute triangle. And again, none of the sides are equal, therefore it is a scalene triangle. In number 5, it just wants us to find the value of x. So I have 110 plus x plus x. So 110 plus x plus x. Combine my like terms, so I have 110 plus 2x, and again, we set it equal to 180 degrees. Subtract 110 from both sides. That will cancel out. We will have 2x is equal to 70, 180 minus 110. Divide by 2, and x is equal to 35. So the value of x is 35. Our next few problems, they want us to know if the triangle can have the given angle measures. If not, we have to change the first angle measure so that the angle measures form a triangle. Well, to form a triangle, you have to equal 180 degrees. So I'm going to add these three measures. 25 plus 64 plus 91 gives me 180. Because it equals 180, I know that these are an angle measure equal for a triangle. In this one, I'm going to add the three angles that they give me, or measures, 55.5 degrees, 94, and 31.5. When I add that up, I get 181 degrees. That is not 180, so this is a no. So the directions tell me to change the first measure so that all three will equal 180. This is one off. So if I change 55.5 to 54.5, then it will equal 180. So 54.5, 94, and 31.5 will give me the 180. In number 8, if I add the three measures, that comes up to 179. That's one less than 180. So the answer is no. So if I change the first angle measure to 86 by adding one, I'll end up getting 86 plus 64 plus 30, and that will give me the 180. Number 9, I'm going to add 33, 140, and 12. And when I add that, that gives me 185. That's 5 more than 180. So I'm going to need to subtract 5 from the first angle. When I do that, I get 28. So I would have 28, 140, and 12, and that will give me the 180. In number 10 and number 11, both when I add them, 99, 53, and 28, I get 180. So this triangle can have these three given measures. And when I add number 11, 79, 54, and 47, I also get 180. So this triangle can also have these three angle measures. All right, guys, so today what you're going to need to do is go on to Google Classroom, make sure you follow my notes, and then follow the assignment for today. Continue to check PowerSchool to make sure all your assignments are recorded. Email me if you have any questions. Thank you.